Hey guys, David here with DoorCoin, day 16, and back with another daily update. I think today I want to talk a little bit about our reward pool and how our tokenomics work. We get a lot of questions about how to earn Door. People want to know how they can maximize the system, how they can make the most out of registering with Door. And I want to touch on that a little bit. So if you're not familiar with our tokenomics and how that works and what that means, it's basically our economic model, right? It's the way that we've designed the Door platform and the DoorCoin currency to operate. And part of that, the largest part of that, is our rewards model, and that's a big part of our growth plan over the next 2, 5, 10 years. So with Door and DoorCoin, there are 4 billion DoorCoin tokens minted. There will be no more minted after that, and they are all in existence. But 70% of that pool, or 2.8 billion of the 4 billion, are set aside specifically for rewarding consumers. And they're not for sale. They're not for sale until a consumer is rewarded those tokens, and then when and if they decide to put them on the market, on an exchange or whatever, then and only then are those tokens for sale. So 70% of our entire minted DoorCoin is designed specifically for growth. A large part of that is to incentivize homeowners to register their property. And this is how we get the property data that we are able to use to allow businesses to license to pay homeowners for their data. So, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? As a homeowner, in order to earn money from your data, you have to first register your property with Door, but thus get rewarded and get free DoorCoin. So I want to talk a little bit about that, because I want to talk about how it's designed and why it's important as a consumer or as somebody who owns a home, rents a home, what have you, to register your property sooner rather than later. So a large part of the reward pool model is based on a percentage of the total available rewards. So as people register with Door and as people upload their properties and verify their properties, we reward Door to these people, and thus the total amount of rewards gets smaller and smaller and smaller every day. And thus the percentage of available tokens for reward gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller every day. So, if you had your house and you uploaded it this week, you will get rewarded more now than you would next week, right? They say that, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago and today. So you will never get more for waiting. So I think it's important to understand that if you're thinking about, aligning yourself with what we're doing. And there's no cost to rewarding or registering your property anyway. So in fact, it's the opposite. You get paid. The other part of it is the home's valuation, the price of Door itself, and then the type of property you register, right? Door also has been showing some great trajectory in price movement in the right direction, up and to the right, since we've launched. So thus, as the percentage of total tokens available gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and the price of Door gets larger and larger and larger, the reward incentive gets smaller and smaller and smaller as time goes by. So, to in the most layman's terms, that's it, right? As the supply decreases and the price increases, the reward gets smaller. In Door, total Door rewarded for a home. So, I think it's important to do it now versus waiting. So if you're on the fence, or maybe you haven't heard of Door and you're like, oh, this is a cool idea, I'll do it tomorrow or maybe next week when I get around to it. It takes 5 minutes to upload your stuff, and then it takes a couple days to get verified. So yeah, but the biggest thing with earning door is using the lead exchange to connect with service providers, because you only get rewarded once for the home that you upload, but as you request, property services, home services, things of that nature, you can get rewarded each time a business licenses your data. So, if you need whatever, a lawn care, home cleaning service, you need to refinance your house, you're looking for somebody to help you buy or sell your home, realtor, contractor, all of these types of home services, you can opt into these things on Door and fulfill these home service needs with reputable service providers. But each time they license the data to reach out to you to fulfill your request, they're paying you for that opportunity. Instead of paying Facebook to run ads, or instead of paying Google to run ads, or Zillow, or any of these other large data companies that were built on the back of your data. So that's where the real earning potential comes in. Now, it's impossible to game the Door system. We do have a rating system built in, so the service providers can rate the quality of the lead, and if users do try to game the system, they'll quickly get banned. And then we also allow users to rate the service provider too, so it holds both sides accountable. But I think it's important to use the system and maximize the effect of both the rapid price increase in Door, and also the earning potential of having businesses pay you for your data. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I think it's super interesting the way we've designed it, and it does reward first movers. Because of the incentive pool and the percentage based way we've designed it. The early bird gets the worm, for lack of a better term. So yeah, if you're thinking about it, or you just heard about Door, you can go to DoorCoin.org to learn a little bit about the platform and about what we're doing. And then on that page, you can go to, get the Door Wallet button, or you can just go to mydoorwallet.com to sign up and register. And then a simple verification process, and you upload your property info. But yeah, I realized that in the last 14 days or 15 days, I have not touched on the actual reward pool and tokenomics behind it, and kind of given a good conversational description of how it works without getting too heady. But yeah, if you have any questions, you can always hit us up on Telegram too, t.me/DoorCoin chat. That's always the best way to get a hold of us. And yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks.